see his fat flop.
Some journeys didn't just inspire, they redefined what's possible. From barely moving to living life at full speed, these transformations are jaw-dropping. America watched in shock as patients shed hundreds of pounds and reclaimed their lives. These are the mind-blowing, my 600-pound life transformations that left the nation stunned. Deshaun feels like he's trapped in a sinking ship and the water's already up to his neck. He's not seen as a person anymore. He's become the dead weight everyone tiptoes around. The shame is relentless, hitting him harder than any physical pain. And instead of bailing water, he just sits there, letting it pour in. It's like he's watching his own slow-motion funeral. He knows the ending, he sees it coming, but he's stopped reaching for a way out. That's rock-bottom apathy.
Every day in this body, because of my weight, that's the main reason my life is hard. I just want to be free, but I'm trapped in this body.
Every day is another step toward collapse, and everyone under his roof knows it. Yet Deshaun clings to his greasy rituals like they're sacred. Fried chicken, sugar-loaded drinks, piles of snacks. The worse his body feels, the more he dives into the very things accelerating his decline. This isn't mindless eating, it's a calculated escape. He's not chasing flavor anymore, he's chasing oblivion. Each mouthful is another brick sealing the door behind him, locking him deeper inside a cell he built himself.
Gotcha.
My sister, Diamond, we argue, fight like any other siblings. She's in her own little world, I'm in mine.
He makes the call to doctor. Now, like a man finally deciding to send an SOS on paper, it's a turning point. But in reality, it's lip service. Words are cheap, and he's an expert at stringing them together. One video consultation won't undo years of denial and self-destruction. Yet he leans on the act like it's proof of transformation. It's a performance, one where the curtain drops the second the camera's off. He wants applause for knocking, but he's not ready to walk through the door.
Oh, it's stuck. Help him bathe him. It's kind of tough. It's kind of awkward. Come on, get close with me.
Dr. Now has heard every excuse, every scripted promise, and every hollow "I'm ready" from patients just like Deshaun. The delivery is polished, but the sincerity is paper thin. His answers feel staged, stripped of urgency. Dr. Now doesn't feed off empty optimism. He wants grit, and there's none in sight. So he leans in, poking at the cracks, trying to break through the facade. He's not hunting for perfect words. He's hunting for real intent. And all he's finding is someone still hiding from the truth.
So if you want to eat to support somebody to be 200 pounds, you have to eat 1/3 of what you're eating.
The mask slips quickly. Deshaun's voice doesn't carry drive, just fatigue. Dr. Now decides to hand things over to his nurse. Maybe she can strip away the last of the pretending. But here's the reality. Motivation can't be handed over like a clipboard. No one else can inject urgency into a body that's given up. Change has to be lit from inside by a fire that refuses to burn out. And Deshaun, he's standing in a dark room with no spark in sight.
Do you have a goal in your life?
Not really.
Do you have any friends?
No.
Does anybody come and visit you?
No, just family.
And do you want to go anywhere in the world?
The nurse checks in, and it's déjà vu. Same habits, same lies, same self-preserving half-truths. He's convinced that saying "I'm trying" will be enough to stop people from asking harder questions. But the numbers on the scale are screaming louder than his excuses. His body is telling the truth his mouth won't. His mother's eyes confirm it. They're heavy with worry and exhaustion. She's watching him drown, and instead of swimming, he's tightening the anchor rope himself. It's the ultimate act of self-betrayal.
What we have with Deshaun is looking like it will be a difficult one because he clearly lacks a lot of motivation. He has a nurse taking care of him, and it seemed like a free place to stay.
Nothing shifts. He's still planted in bed, still reaching for the same junk, still sinking deeper into the same trap. His mother is unraveling, mentally and physically. She's forced to witness her son waste away without lifting a finger to stop it. The grief is tangled with frustration, because this isn't a fight he's losing, it's one he's refusing to enter. The real danger isn't the weight, it's the peace he's made with dying like this. That silent surrender is more lethal than any number on a scale.
That you were taking care of Deshaun, right?
Yes.
All right. Deshaun, tell me that you prepare the food for him.
Yes, I do prepare and cook food for him when I'm there.
His mother is beyond broken. You can hear it in her voice. She's terrified, watching her child slip away while carrying the full weight of his care. Dr. Now has no choice but to go straight to Deshaun and ask what's really going on. There's no more room for tiptoeing. Either Deshaun wants to live, or he's decided to die in front of everybody who loves him.
He has not
He has not done anything but use the restroom, eat, and lay down. He claims he sits up more, but he just sits and dwells in his own sorrows.
The truth is right there in his face. Deshaun doesn't care, not even a little. His expression says it all. He's not angry, not scared, not emotional, just blank. That's not peace, that's apathy. And it's more terrifying than rage, because when someone gives up like this, they're not even reachable. His mom knows it, Dr. Now sees it, everyone watching knows it. Deshaun has checked out.
It's been a while since I talked to you, and since you only did PT for 2 times, and you never follow up to confirm time with the therapy. So, what is the issue?
Eventually, Deshaun just blurts it out. He doesn't want to do this. Not the program, not the diet, not the work. He was never in it to begin with. He says it plain, and it hits like a slap. He's not just failing, he's choosing to fail. And everyone else who's been holding on to hope, they're now stuck watching him let go of it.
I'm being truthful with you, and if he won't, I will. He goes only to the bathroom and back to bed. He doesn't walk. He said he's been moving his legs around in the bed, but
Dr. Now tries to push back one last time, and Deshaun hits him with the biggest lie of all. Other than that, I don't really eat. Really? That's his story? That 700 pounds just landed on him out of nowhere? It's a joke. He throws tantrums, manipulates his family, and keeps them in his cycle. That's not just self-destruction, it's tactical dependence.
to exercise.
I don't care no more.
Okay, well, I'm done with it.
Die, all I care. I don't care.
Because I spoke for you, you have an attitude?
No.
This is what it looks like when your whole support system turns into your trap. Deshaun has people at his beck and call, and instead of rising, he sinks deeper. They feed him, bathe him, wipe his tears, and it's only made him worse. So Dr. Now does the only thing left to do, walk away, because sometimes helping means letting go.
Because everything come out, everybody's mouth is at me like I'm not trying.
Sean, you got yourself
I
in this
don't
predicament.
care.
And everybody's trying to offer you the help that they can.
Even near the end, it's the same old story. Same bed, same snacks, same silence. His family looks exhausted. The nurse has no answers left. And Dr. Now, he's emotionally clocked out. But Deshaun, he looks fine. Like this was always the plan, to get left alone with his food until the end. Maybe he never wanted help. Maybe this was the goal all along. And if that's true, it's tragic.
Deshaun. I thought he quit 4 months ago when he refused to go to a local clinic. I got more optimistic.
Susan knows the truth. One bad fall, and it's over. At her size, a simple trip to the bathroom could turn into a life-threatening event. She's fragile, she's alone, and there's no one strong enough to lift her if she goes down. That kind of fear doesn't just live in your head, it weighs on your chest every second. She's not living, she's surviving, one unstable step at a time.
I hurt all the time, so I don't get up much. With me having this big stomach, it pulls on me so bad, and it feels like my skin is on.
She looks in the mirror, and all she sees is disgust. Not disappointment, disgust. She hates herself so much it's almost hard to watch. But the real tragedy, that hatred hasn't stopped her from eating. Because this isn't just a self-image problem, it's a full-blown food addiction. And like every other addiction, it doesn't care about her shame. It just wants her to keep feeding it.
I hate myself. My weight is getting to a point where I can't take care of myself anymore. I live with my mother and she has to take care of me most of the time.
Her family is deeply worried, not just casually concerned. They know Susan is circling the drain. Every day she's alive is borrowed time, and they can feel it slipping. So she finally makes the call. She decides to travel all the way to Houston and meet with Dr. Now. This isn't some quick fix. This is her Hail Mary. If this doesn't work, nothing will, and everyone knows it.
2 burgers, and then a spicy chicken sandwich, a regular fry.
It's been over 20 years, and she has just been angry.
The number on the scale is brutal. It's not just high, it's terrifying. Susan's carrying enough weight to put her life in danger every time she lays down. Her organs are under attack, her joints are crumbling, and the worst part is, she already knows all this. But hearing Dr. Now say it out loud, that makes it real. That makes it urgent.
I have no idea what I weigh. And I don't know if I could stand long to get my weight on the scale. I need to get...
Dr. Now doesn't sugarcoat anything. He tells Susan what he tells every patient. Before he'll even consider surgery, she has to prove she can lose weight on her own. And not just a little, he wants something dramatic. Something that shows she's ready to change for real. Susan nods, but her family knows. It's going to be one of the hardest things she's ever done.
You got some infection. All right, we got a lot of work to do to get you well. Right now, I'm concerned that there's too much for her body to handle.
So Susan goes back home. She's got a plan. She's got instructions. But now comes the real test. Can she actually stick to it? And will her family support her? Or just fall back into their usual enabling roles? Because if they keep bringing her the same food that got her here, this whole thing's already over.
Attitude is as important as hers. You have to think differently.
I'll be there for her because you're not.
No, don't do that, Stop!
And then, boom. Against all odds, she does it. She loses over 150 pounds. That's not just a success, that's a miracle in Dr. Now's world. Most patients struggle to lose 10, maybe 20 pounds. But Susan pushed past every excuse, every craving, every breakdown. And now she's got the kind of result that leaves everyone stunned, even Dr. Now.
I've dreamed of getting this help. I'm so excited this is happening. This means I have a chance at having a normal life, and I can't wait.
This level of weight loss doesn't just happen. It takes suffering, willpower, and a complete mindset shift. Susan proved she could do it. She silenced the doubts and proved that she's not just another patient wasting Dr. Now's time. She earned her surgery. And in this program, that's everything. Because if you can't fight for it before the operation, you're never going to win after it.
But right now, I know this is my last hope to become normal.
Patients this size are very difficult to put to sleep because these people have difficulty breathing.
Instead of joy, Sireita goes to bed each night afraid she won't wake up. That's not paranoia, that's her reality. Her body is a ticking bomb, and every hour could be her last. She lives with her husband and stepson now, but what if they stop helping her? What if they decide she's too much? She has no plan B. That fear eats at her, and instead of losing weight, she eats more to calm the fear that food is fueling.
I don't sleep well at night at all. I'm a night owl. I'm up constantly all night. I'm scared to sleep, if I could be honest. I'm scared that I'm not gonna wake up.
Washing her own feet is now an Olympic-level challenge. That's how far things have gone. Sireita never thought she'd live like this, needing help for the most basic human tasks. But does that stop her from grabbing the first snack she sees every morning? Not even close. Food still rules everything. It's the first thing she thinks of when she opens her eyes, even before she gets out of bed, if she even can. That's how deep this addiction runs.
It's depressing because I have a lot of stomach, and then with having short arms and trying to reach behind a big old body, and it's challenging, very challenging.
There's a whole kitchen setup just feet from her bed, not across the room, not in the hallway, right next to her, because getting up is too much effort. That tells you everything. Food isn't just a comfort anymore. It's a drug she needs on tap. And the only thing standing between her and more calories is arm's reach. She says she wants to change, and maybe she does. But right now, this setup says otherwise.
Because it hurts to go up and down. And so I tried not to depend on my family so much because sometimes
Dr. Now doesn't sugarcoat it. He tells her what no one else will. She's the one bullying her husband, not the other way around. He's not enabling her. She's steamrolling him. And now she's got 60 pounds to lose in 2 months. That's the deal. No excuses, no tears, just weight off or no surgery. She nods, says she's ready. But is she really? Because every patient says they're ready until the first craving hits.
Mechanism for it.
I'm hungry. You ready for breakfast? I am.
What you need me to get?
I want to do bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches.
So Sireita steps on the scale, and guess what? She lost weight, not just a little, enough to make Dr. Now consider approving her. For once, someone actually did what they said they would. It's rare, and it proves that when she stops making excuses and does the damn work, results show up. But there's a catch. She has to lose 25 more pounds before surgery is guaranteed. Will she buckle under the pressure or keep going?
To get along with him. I'm gonna just have a look on him.
Sireita?
There we go. Oh, my goodness.
Go ahead, let's go.
Now Sireita is shifting blame again. This time it's her mobility. She says she can't move enough to lose the weight, but Dr. Now isn't buying it. He's been in this game too long. He knows the truth before she opens her mouth, and he cuts straight through it. Her problem isn't her body, it's her plate. It's not movement holding her back. It's how many calories she's inhaling. Will she accept that or keep hiding behind weak excuses?
But still not changing any of your habits. So why haven't you made any changes to that cycle?
It's so hard sometimes. It can't, it's a challenge for me sometimes.
Dr. Now said 60 pounds. You know how much she lost? 12. Not even close, not even half. And she acts like she's done something impressive, like she deserves applause. But Dr. Now is stone-faced because being back in the fives means nothing when your life is still on the line. This wasn't a suggestion, it was a requirement, and she missed the mark badly. That smile on her face, that's denial talking, not victory.
I step on the scale.
You're gonna go to room 5.
Okay, all right. That's a step in the right direction. I know it's not as much as he said, but that's a win for me to be back in.
Dr. Now doesn't need charts to prove the danger. Just look at her. At this age and size, she's a walking miracle, or barely walking. More like it. The fact that she's still alive is nothing short of insane. Her heart's under pressure. Her joints are crumbling. Her organs are exhausted. Every single day at this size is borrowed time. And Dr. Now knows it, so he lays it all out. Change now, or this ends ugly.
All right, so it's been 2 months. I expected that you're gonna lose at least 60 pounds, but in return, you have only lost 12 pounds, which is a 6 pound a month, which is not very much.
He keeps it blunt. There's no therapy speak here. She's killing herself with food, slowly, methodically, bite by bite, and every extra pound is a step closer to the grave. That's not dramatics, that's biology. She's choking her own future one meal at a time. And Dr. Now, he gives her one more shot, one last chance to save her own life. No promises, no guarantees, just the cold final offer. Do better or die trying.
Get down to under 200. If you think losing 6 pounds a month is good progress, if you're gonna do that, it's gonna take you 6 to 7 years to lose that weight.
Against all odds, she gets up, she pushes through, she sheds the weight, and for once, Dr. Now is actually impressed. He tells her what patients rarely hear. She's getting approved, but with one condition. She has to lose 25 more pounds. It's within reach. She's closer than ever. But this next step, it's where most fall apart. Will Sireita rise to the moment or let herself slide right back into old habits?
Oh, hell no. The scale don't lie, people do. Room 5, all right. It's not as low as it was supposed to be, but I think I have a better chance of Dr.
She starts slipping again. The excuses return. She says her legs hurt too much to walk, so the scale doesn't move. But Dr. Now has seen through these stories for years. He doesn't flinch. He tells her what nobody else will, that her weight loss isn't about motion, it's about consumption, the calories going in, not the steps she's pretending to take. He's not here to coddle her. He's here to save her from herself.
Sireita?
Back when I was approved for surgery, Dr. Now said I needed to lose another 25 pounds for surgery. So I would have been down from 544.
Again, it's the same tired argument. I can't move. I'm in pain. But Dr. Now shuts it down instantly. He drops the hammer. Your weight is controlled by what goes into your mouth, not how many laps you walk around the kitchen. It's about discipline. It's about limits. She's not being punished. She's being told the truth. He gives her one final task. Lose more weight. No distractions, no detours. Just do it.
Pull again this time.
You're right about that. This is 4 months later, you could have lost another 200 pounds.
This is it, the moment that decides everything. Dr. Now gives her a final window to make things right. If she loses the weight, surgery's on the table. If she doesn't, it's over. And the worst part, she's capable. She's already proven that. But instead of pushing harder, she stalls. She lets the moment slip through her hands. This could have been the beginning of a new life. Instead, it's just another almost.
Hold on. Your activity has very little to do with your weight.
Well, that's what you said.
Okay, and let's back up a little bit.
The episode ends, not with a success story, but with a conditional promise. Dr. Now is still willing to operate if she gets back on track. But she never quite does. She could have had the surgery by now. She could have changed her whole future, but she didn't follow through. So this is where we leave her, still stuck in the same body, still waiting for change, still hoping without doing. It's a quiet ending, a disappointing one.
Last time I was here, I weighed 552, and Dr. Now told me I had to lose 40 pounds over the last 2 months.
Okay, step up on the scale.
So I need to be down to 512 today.
The fat has taken over everything in John's life. He can't even go to the restroom by himself anymore. Think about that, having to choose between soiling yourself or begging someone to help wipe you. That's not just uncomfortable, that's humiliating. But John keeps trying to do it all alone because he can't bear the shame of asking his family. And yet, every day, the weight makes that decision for him.
I can't even sleep normal because I can't sleep laying down, I can't breathe. My weight smothers me. So for almost 8 years, I've slept in a chair.
At this point, it's honestly a miracle John can still walk at all. His knees scream with every step, his breathing's shot, and his body looks like it's begging to shut down. But none of that stops him from loving food like it's the only thing keeping him alive. And in a twisted way, maybe it is, because once the food goes, what's left? Just pain, fear, and a pile of regret.
How much I have to struggle. And the way I live now embarrasses me because I can only go very short distances on my own. But I really don't want them to see that.
The food is slowly dragging Jon into an early grave, and he knows it, but it still tastes good. And in that moment, the craving always wins. That's the cruel part. How do you choose between a slow, miserable death or a fast, miserable withdrawal? Either way, it hurts. And just when you think the story couldn't get heavier, enter Lonnie, Jon's brother, dealing with the same hellish addiction.
All right, let's go.
I love y'all.
Love you too.
I never want to ask Amber and Caleb for help, so I want to do it myself. But I can't do much.
Lonnie is barely any smaller than Jon, and now their mother's facing something unthinkable. The very real possibility that she might lose both of her sons to obesity, 2 boys, same disease, same death sentence staring them down. And yet, even with that hanging over them, Lonnie still finds comfort in food. It's like they're all stuck in a loop they can't break until someone forces them to.
Happens and I fall or slip and hurt myself, then I don't know how long I would have to wait to get help. My wife's at work and my son's at school.
The amount of food these brothers eat would shock anyone, but here's the twist. They've finally realized they don't want to die like this. They've made the decision to change, to fight, to live. And there's only one man they believe can actually help them win this war. Dr. Now. If anyone can snap them out of this, it's him. But they're about to learn. Wanting change isn't the same as earning it.
The time was the hardest part of my life. With a lot of things I just wish I could forget. Growing up, it was just me and my older brother, Lonnie. My dad was a truck driver. He got addicted to speed.
The weigh-in is brutal. Both brothers clock in at over 600 pounds. That's not just heavy. That's dangerous, life-threatening, and frankly, unsustainable. Their organs are under siege. Their bodies are ticking time bombs. Dr. Now has seen this before, and while he wants to help, he's not in the business of giving surgery to people who won't follow through. So the choice is theirs. Prove they're serious or go home.
I can't say that's shocking, but it's disappointing because that's my highest weight yet. I've gained a little bit of weight since last time I weighed. I just hope Jon's not a whole lot higher. He's always been the bigger one.
Dr. Now lays it out clearly. Follow the diet, lose the weight, get the surgery. Sounds simple, right? But for these two, that means unlearning decades of habits, breaking emotional ties with food, and dealing with pain they've been stuffing down with every bite. The plan is easy on paper. Living it? That's where things usually fall apart. Dr. Now gives them one last bit of advice before they head out.
Have you tried to change your eating habit or do anything to get your overeating under control?
I've tried before to, do it.
Nothing has worked so far?
There are no questions, no confusion. The instructions are clear, so by logic, losing the weight should be straightforward. But anyone who's been down this road knows better. Willpower isn't just about knowledge. It's about surviving the cravings, the emotions, and the lies you tell yourself when nobody's watching. Now it's time to see if Jon and Lonnie can actually deliver, or if they're just another pair of talkers.
Wife and your brother are going to be burying you soon. If you don't change things now, okay? And you won't be too far behind him, Lonnie, if you keep going like this, okay?
And surprisingly, they deliver. Well, kind of. They don't hit the exact number Dr. Now wanted, but they lose enough weight to show that they're trying. For once, the scale moves in the right direction. They've actually been following the plan. So now it all comes down to one thing. Is Dr. Now impressed enough to keep them on the track to surgery?
Dr. Now gave us the big goal of losing 80 pounds over 2 months, so that means I need to be under 532 today.
The answer, sort of. Dr. Now isn't thrilled, but he's not pissed either. He expected better, but he's seen worse. So he gives them something rare in his clinic, time. 2 more months to drop the rest of the weight and prove that they're not just having a lucky streak. If they want the surgery, they better lock in now. No more half measures.
Jon, you are today 619 pounds, so you lost 67 pounds.
Yes, sir.
That's very good weight loss, huh?
And then, finally, it clicks. The brothers buckle down, follow the program, and deliver exactly what Dr. Now was looking for. They hit the weight loss goal and finally get approved for surgery. That moment proves what this show's been screaming for years. If you follow the damn program and stop hiding behind excuses, your life can actually turn around, and these two just proved it.
That's the first time I've been in the 500s in a long time, so I'm really happy with my progress and Lonnie. And I don't think there's any reason for Dr. Now to tell us both that we're not ready for weight loss surgery.